Yeah. Hi, Jitendra. This is thanks for joining for the discussion about Titan Web Portals and better understanding their core value proposition. For everyone listening, what exactly is Titan and what is its core philosophy when it comes to building web portals?
Okay, before we start, I would like to thank you so much for providing this opportunity and creating this platform through DX Digital. So, coming to hi everyone, my name is Jitendra Singh, and I bring over like 15 years of overall professional experience, including more than 8 years in the Salesforce ecosystem. And throughout my career and learning journey, I have had the opportunity to work on a wide range of solutions and help many clients solve complex business challenges and address their pain points. And in addition to Salesforce, I have also worked extensively with several supporting tools and platforms such as Form Assembly, DocuSign, Konga, etc. And what I have learned throughout these experiences is that while these tools are powerful and capable of meeting client expectations, and they often require significant configuration, custom coding, and complex integration to work seamlessly with Salesforce. What really stood out to me about Titan is that it provides a unified, all-in-one solution for these requirements. It enables organizations to manage portals, document forms, and business process automation all within a single platform. So, if I talk about the Titan web portal. So the main drivers are the cost, complexity, and customization. Experience Cloud requires advanced Apex, Visual Force, and Lightning component scales for any real customization. It has complex per user licensing tiers and carries a steep learning curve, making it slow and expensive in deploy. Without heavy development investment, organizations are locked up into Salesforce UI constraints and face long setup timelines. Whereas Titan offers no code building, built-in third-party integration, and real-time Salesforce data sync, delivering portals in days rather than months.
Okay, awesome. And you mentioned DocuSign. Have you um, have you worked on a little bit on the e-signature for Titan a bit, or should we kind of save that for another topic?
We can keep it as another topic, a separate topic to discuss about. But yeah, I have worked on the document thing for generating NDAs or e-signature for getting the consent forms with these stakeholders.
Okay. No, awesome. And when organizations are actually evaluating their portal options, whether it's Experience Cloud or Titan, why do we strongly use or recommend Titan over the market solutions?
Uh, Most form and portal builders connect to Salesforce through middleware like Zapier or custom APIs, meaning data syncs on a delay and can fall out of sync. Titan is the only product that integrates bidirectionally with Salesforce using zero code, guaranteeing all data is in sync with your projects and CRM in real time. So when a customer updates a field in your portal, it instantly reflects in Salesforce and vice versa. So with no CSV export scripts or any third-party connectors sitting in between.
Okay. No, awesome. And then, it's getting a little bit more advanced, but, from an architectural and technical capabilities, um, what's one of the coolest features to see in Titan Web? Um, is the ability just to read, write data, or also trigger complex workflows within the application. Can you kind of walk us through how a user interaction on a Titan portal can, possibly trigger things like document generation or automated approvals within Salesforce?
Uh, in Titan, when a user submits or interacts on a Titan portal, the bidirectional Salesforce integration instantly pushes that data to Salesforce, triggering native flows, approval processes, and automated workflows in real time. From there, Titan can handle complex approval flows, generate e-sign, pre-filled documents, and enforce advanced security, making it a full end-to-end process engine, not just a data capture tool.
Okay. And, I think many of our listeners, our Salesforce admins rather than hard coded developers, which obviously it's a big difference. Where you can actually do a lot of no code development. How steep is the learning curve when moving from a basic drag and drop form building to deploying a fully responsive multi-page client portal on Titan or landing pages, etc.
For Salesforce admins, the transition is relatively smooth since Titan is built with them in mind. Its zero-code drag-and-drop interface allows any Salesforce admin to build and configure a powerful website for any industry and use case without needing developer support. Titan also has a comprehensive learning academy on board quickly. So it is
Okay.
like you can
Yeah,
say it's a
exactly. And I know you've gone through the Titan Academy, and obviously it's one thing we're trying to promote and work with a lot of Salesforce admins. But when building portals, design flexibility is a major pain point for a lot of customers. Titan promises pixel perfect customization. How much control do teams actually have over custom domains and CSS styling and white labeling to match their brand?
uh, uh, Titan gives teams complete control in that sense, like a host on your own custom domains, deliver a fully white labeled experience, and customize every pixel to match your brand seamlessly. Teams get a multitude of styling options with 100% flexible, responsive designs across desktop, mobile, and tablet. And standard CSS and JavaScript supports allows team to go even deeper on custom styling when needed.
Okay, awesome. And a lot of companies, with are typically concerned about security, especially in today's age,
Mhm.
from a security and enterprise compliance. Is obviously a paramount when dealing with external facing portals. How does Titan handle user authentication?
Uh, Titan addresses enterprise identity management through a multi-tiered authentication framework. So it has like Smart V, which is a smart verification. This is Titan's native out-of-the-box authentication layer. When a user logs in, Titan sends a dynamic OTP to their email or phone recorded in Salesforce, verifying them without needing a formal Salesforce community license. Uh, Apart from that, like two-factor authentication is there. So multi-factor options can be enforced dynamically at login via SMS or email to add an extra layer of like perimeter security. SSO and SAML2, which is for enterprise setup, Titan natively integrates with standard identity provider like Okta, Azure AD, or Salesforce SSO.
Okay. And just as far as following up on security, Titan is heavily utilized and heavily regulated in industries like healthcare,
Mhm.
financial services. How does that platform ensure compliance when external users are interacting with sensitive Salesforce data?
Uh, Titan maintains and keeps customer and business data in Salesforce secure as it complies with leading framework like HIPAA, uh, SOC 2, ISO, and GDPR, making it enterprise ready for regulated industries out of the box. Combined with advanced 2FA, which I like last iterated, page level access logs, role-based permissions, and real-time authentication for sensitive data exchange between external user and Salesforce is always controlled, encrypted, and auditable without any additional compliance configuration.
Okay. No, so I mean, it sounds like a great solution for, as far as healthcare and also financial services. As far as the UX or user interface and the new frontier as far as AI Studio, we live in a multi-device world where a user might start an onboarding form on their phone and finish it on their desktop. How does Titan actually optimize portals for cross-device responsive out of the box?
For that, Titan utilizes a sophisticated multi-device inheritance framework, which has mobile-first approach, delivering 100% flexible responsive design across multiple devices. So portals automatically adapt to desktop, mobile, and tablet without any extra configuration. So
Okay.
it is completely responsive UI for
Okay.
all the devices.
Yeah, awesome. And I mean, have you tested like just using some of the AI as far as saying, hey, let's generate a basic web portal or maybe a landing page or something like that,
Uh,
using the
like
interface and then going back into it to, make it perfect, so to speak.
Uh, for the Titan AI Studio, I haven't explored that much, but yeah, that AI Studio is there where you can like provide the prompts, and on the basis of prompt, you can create things real time, the flow, the complex
Yeah.
flows, web pages, anything. So I just played around the Titan AI Studio, but not actually worked on that.
Okay.
But yeah, it has that capability.
Yeah. No. Awesome. Well, Jintara, I greatly appreciate your time today, and it's great. Some of your answers are very fascinating for Titan Web Portal, and look to discuss further topics in the future. And thank you for your time today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brad.
All right,
Okay.
thanks.